laughing, crying, singing, redeeming oneself, swinging from absolute motivation to total laziness, from love to hate, all in 24 hours. The mind wears itself out, runs out of energy, sleeps, and tomorrow the cycle begins again. Much of this human chaos is what happens to Leopold Bloom in Ulysses. How many lives and emotions can you experience in a single day? It's an ordinary day in the life of Leopold Bloom, a Jewish advertising agent wandering the streets of Dublin. It's a particularly painful day for Leopold as he knows that at 4 o'clock his wife Molly's manager will come to their home and sleep with her. To allay the emotional blow, Bloom wanders around the city. He attends a funeral, reflecting on the death of his son, and suffers a fit of jealousy when he bumps into his wife's lover. After that, Bloom rests on the beach to escape his anxiety. Meanwhile, we meet Stephen Dedalus, a brilliant but depressed young poet who feels spiritually orphaned following his mother's death. After arguing with his roommate, Stephen walks along the beach, lost in his thoughts. The novel portrays the human mind as a perpetual pendulum swinging between emotion and reason. Characters such as Bloom, Molly, Stephen are often overwhelmed by intense emotions, from which they are jolted only by practical or self-critical thoughts. However, this rational distance offers neither peace nor resolution. It merely provides a brief reprieve before the inevitable descent into a new obsession, desire, or nostalgia. As night falls, the paths of the two men cross. Stephen gets drunk, and Bloom, feeling a strong paternal instinct toward the young man, decides to follow him to protect him. They ended up in a chaotic red light district of the city, where their worst traumas and feelings of guilt resurface. After a street brawl in which Stephen is knocked out by soldiers, Bloom helps him up and invites him to his home in early morning hours. The book ends with Molly's famous interior monologue in the middle of the night. She reflects on her frustrations, desires, and lovers. Ultimately, she accepts her love for Leopold as she passionately recalls the day she agreed to marry him, responding with a surrounding yes. The crucial point is that nothing is resolved. Reason does not cure suffering. It merely interrupts it. Leopold's day and Molly's monologue show that life is a perpetual dance between deep feeling and clear thinking. Reason is not a moral virtue, it's a stable of pure fatigue that emerges when the mind runs out of emotional energy needed to keep suffering or desiring. This is why Molly ultimately chooses Leopold, not out of ethical alignment, but out of emotional exhaustion. However, the truth is fleeting. Tomorrow, after the respite, the pendulum will swing again. Molly will miss her lover, Leopold will return to his depression, and Stephen with his philosophism. In the end, the human mind does not seek peace, it seeks exhaustion, and only stops when it has no energy left to sustain a new emotion. So tell me, what will be your next obsession to fill the void?